Los Angeles. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go, Ernie Clement now at the plate.
Number 22, Ernie Clement.
And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ball 1.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That one ripped, but foul. 0-1 now.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him. Strikes out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. What do we need to know here? Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouled off. He was late. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Here's Mookie now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. High fly ball down the left field line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And the runner holds. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Down low, it kicks away. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Tucker at second with 2 down. Laser to the gap should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Freddie Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Into center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and the inning is over. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. That one finds the zone. That is strike two. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Oh, that's it.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. One out, man at first. And the batter is George Springer. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. One down. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Sets him down looking, and that's 4 strikeouts. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
The 0-2.
Background.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Cease, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
And the 1-0. Now he breaks his bat. Jimenez fires to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani.
Ball one.
And that clips the inside corner.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two on, two outs. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Now this is a rocket to left. And that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. Barger checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. The 1-0. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement digs in now. Foul ball there. And right back to the mound. To first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So up next, Dalton Varsho. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Good. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 0-1 now. And that one pulled foul.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He's got it. One up, one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. Start of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
One down. Kazuma Okamoto will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. The Blue Jays down by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Late with the swing there. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's George Springer.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. A little bit low.
That's low.
Ball 2. And he swings through that one. Hernandez under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in LA, ready to go, bottom 4. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Springer takes it in for the out. 1 away. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Fly to left his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now, Andy Pappas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now the 0-1. Man at first, one away. In the dirt. One, two now. Ground ball right side. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. He's there. He's got it. One up, one down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The Dodgers leading by a run. And we're at the top of the fifth. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one fouled off. Barger, 26 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, and he's up. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one ripped into right. One down. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Check swing called strike. Strike one. This one in the air center field. Varsho gets under it. And there's two down. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Out towards right center field. Springer in position. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. And there's one down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing went around. It's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Just missed.
Touchdown.
Struck him out looking. Back here in LA, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Okamoto goes to second for one. And two. What a play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that skips in the dirt. Big stack center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
This one in the dirt. There's a swing and a miss. Way out front for strike two. Swing and a miss. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a really good take.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
All over that one right there. That was maybe even a little off.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jake Cousins.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Springer swings through it for strike 1. Tying run at second base. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging. Here's Andres Jimenez. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
What do you
Checks
got?
a swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. That's down and in. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half.
Now pitching for Toronto, numbers.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Miguel Rojas. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. One pitch and one out. So digging in, Andy Pajes.
Ball.
On a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. And next for L. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tommy Edman looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
No, that's foul.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And gone! He sends one out the opposite way. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. To the right side, Clement. Tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that is the inning. Back here in L.A. Ready to begin the 8th. The new pitcher in the game, Blake Trinan. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now. I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
And a 3-1 on the way. Fouled off down the right side. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here's the throw. And he'll get there with a double to lead off the 8th. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball, that's out.
The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead. And we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The tying run at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Up and in, and the count is filled up.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Sets him down looking. Now the number 2 hitter, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 3. Scott gets the ball now. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Brandon Valenzuela.
And he would be the tying run boost, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 1.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Louis Varland taking over on the mound.
Power slider guy there. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
He was late there. Strike 1. Varland. Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. And he boots it. Still fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Tucker at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Clement throws to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Smith goes after that one for strike 1. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ripped into left for a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
On the mound now, Tyler Rogers.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Rojas at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. In the air out to center. And that's a base hit. Aimed to score from third. The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the ninth. Pitching change here, Brock Stewart.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight. Anthony Santander at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Foul, that ball foul.
Next pitch is outside. Stays alive.
Ball, that's down.
Got him looking. Blue Jays have just one out left here. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. That one's carrying. That's the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I stick like Fredo Bang. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big stick like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water. No daughter, might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my left like evil genius, jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. They I'm not like them. Let me stay my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace just.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking the butters. If you see me booted, it's Mason Margiela. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issa Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion of checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure. The difference is clear. He missed a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the mains, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. Blood on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, I'm Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in the mink. I take a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater and links. Call up a Uber, stop at the corner, I probably won't flood that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stirring up Bojangles, I keep a 3-piece. Throw me in a couple of beats, I send back the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots, my wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they hitting and tricking. The shady, I don't wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef on the farm, and here go the special. I got no vendettas.